Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm going to show off my collection of Matt Hardys. Um, I'm going to show you guys which ones I got left and which ones that I do not have. Um, I will I will go in order as well because you can see I got a lot of them. So I will go in order. So to kick things off, here is a Titantron Live Matt Hardy. It's probably my least favorite of the mats that I got because, just the head scan's not really that great. I mean, you can tell it's matte, just really not really the head scan for me. Plus, the hairstyle they gave him is not really the greatest. Does have it is a shirtless Matt. Does have the black armbands going around the hands. Does have the original black Hardy Boys cargo pants with white outlining on the pockets. It does have the black and white boots, or the black boots with a little bit of white on each side. And it does have the 1999 Jack Specific, and it has the two metal squares from like the Titantron where you can like play their music. I mean, it's not a bad Matt Hardy. I really don't care for it much, but it is what it is. Next up we have I'm trying to think what Matt I do have next that I can show you guys. I do have this Matt. I do believe this is like a WrestleMania Matt Hardy, I believe. It had that head scan on it, but I kind of swapped it out because I really didn't like it, and I think like this head scan looks a little better. Pretty much the same Matt, same cargo pants, except it doesn't have the white on the outside of the boots, just the inside of the boots. And it does have the dark red top with the black splotches on it, which is really cool. It is a pretty good Matt. I'm still not too big of a fan of it, but it is a decently good Matt. Alright, next up, we have, I believe, the WrestleMania 17 Matt. This is by far one of my favorite Matt Hardy figures and my favorite Titantron Live figures. It does have a way better head scan, kind of like that one. This one does have the screaming facial expression, as if he's going for the Mattitude leg drop or the twist of fate. It does have that long hair head scan, which is really nice. It does have the black armbands, traditional black cargo Hardy Boys pants with the white outlining on the pockets. Again, this one doesn't have the white on the outside of the boots, just the insides. It says 1999 on it, and it does have the black shirt with the little red flames on the side of it, which is really cool. Again, probably my favorite Matt when it comes to like Titantron Lives and stuff. Alright, next up we have trying to see which ones I do have. Alright, here we go. Alright, here is Off the Ropes Series 2 Matt Hardy. I did get this one brand new mint on card. I was going to keep it in the box when I got it a little while ago, waste time ago, but I did it. I had to take it out of the box because I really like it. Does have that screaming facial expression again. Really awesome. You could do the leg drop or twist of fate, and that's your reaction. Does have the long hair head scan, same one as the previous one. This is his first action figure as the version 1 Mattitude. Does have the painted on elbow pads, and then it does have the white and hand wrist taped. Does have the green pants, the olive green Hardy Boys pants, and it does have the white belt looped around. Silver little buckle right there. I mean, it's just a small detail, I guess. It does have the white tips on the black boots. And yes, it does say 1999 on it, but it does not have the metal squares. Pretty good Matt Hardy. I really like it. That attire is from Rebellion 2002. Next up, we have Off the Ropes Series 4, I believe. Which is quite frankly the same figure almost, I guess if you want to say. Does have the same head scan, same long-haired facial expression. Again, really clean Matt Hardy. Does have the painted on elbow pads and the painted on, wrist and hand taped and stuff, which is cool. This one's just got plain boots this time. It says 1999 on it. Doesn't have the metal squares or anything, and it does have the shiny red pants from WrestleMania 19 or something like that, but it's just like plain red pants and stuff. Really good Matt Hardy though. I mean, if you want a Titantron Live Matt Hardy, this is a good one to get. Alright. Next up we have, what else do we got? Here we go. Next up, we have Adrenaline Series 2 Matt. This one's another one. This is probably my favorite Matt Hardy when it comes to the Ruthless Aggression ones that I got. I do have a couple of other favorites, and I'll get to those in a little bit. This one's got the same facial expression as the last couple that I showed you. Does have the screaming, leg drop expression or twist of fate expression, which is really nice. It does have the wrist and arm tape and the hand tape, and then it does have version 1 on his armbands, which is really cool. Does have the shiny red pants with the gold circles on it, which you can actually see pretty well. Does have the black belt looped around there. Does have the gold pockets on the side and on the top of the pants or the front. Nothing on the back though, which is a little disappointing, but I mean, still a decent mat though, nevertheless. Does have the black boots with the white tips on them. Pretty awesome. 2003 Jakks Pacific. I mean, it is a really good. And yes, I do have the Rey Mysterio that goes with it. So, there's that. Next up, it's pretty much the same mat, but it's been through a lot of damage over the years. And, like I said, it's pretty much the same exact Matt Hardy. But you can see his hair fell off. I mean, it's been through a lot of battles. So, again, that's been through a lot of wars. Alright, next up is another one of my favorites. We have Adrenaline Series 9 Matt. This is another good Matt Hardy. This is pretty much the same figure as Adrenaline Series 9. except the gold designs on the red pants are not as visible, but you can tell that they are there. Does have the ponytail head scan, which isn't really my favorite, but it is pretty good, and it still does have the ponytail on it, which is really nice. Because I don't play with my mats as I used to, as much as I used to. Does have the version 1 on the armbands, which is awesome. So that's really cool. But like I said, you can kind of see pretty identical. And I do have the leader that goes with it too, as well. So again, that one's really nice. All right. Next up, we have the we have the Ruthless Aggression Series 7 mat. This is another good Matt Hardy. That's one of my favorites. You can see the gold designs on it, which is really cool. This one's actually pretty good. It's got the long hair head scan, which is really nice. Does have the version 1 on the hand tape or armbands, whatever you want to call them, hand wristbands, whatever. Does have the purple shirt that says MV1 on it, and it's supposed to have writing on the back. I forget what it says, but of course Jax forgot, I guess. Does have the shiny blue, kind of like a bluish green pants, with the gold dots on it, and then it does have the black pockets on each side, and on the back, which is really cool too. Black shoes, 2003 Jack specific. Really nice Matt Hardy. Here is basically the same exact replica of the mat. And here is another exact replica of the mat. You can tell how much I love the Ruthless Aggression 7 Series 7 Matt Hardy, because I have yet again another Matt Hardy, which is basically the same exact copy. I really love that mat. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, next up. This one I like a little more better than the Ruthless Aggression 7 mat. And I'll tell you why. Alright. Next up, we have Off the Ropes Series 7 mat. Here it is. This is basically the same exact Matt Hardy that I showed you. Except it is not. It is a shirtless match. Which is really nice. It does have the screaming facial expression like he's doing the leg drop. This one does not have the version 1 on the armbands though, which is very interesting. But that's just how Jax rolled with it. Does have the shiny blue pants, and this time you can actually see the gold circle designs, which is nice. Does have the black belt looped around. It does have, this time it does have the upper pockets as well, colored in black, as well as the side pockets and the back pockets as well. Does have the black boots with 2003 Jack specific on them, so I really love this mat. It's preferably one of my favorites, besides Adrenaline Series 2. Alright, next up we have Ruthless Aggression Series 9 Matt Hardy. Here he is. Here is the Ruthless Aggression Series 9 mat. This is another one of my favorites because this is the SummerSlam 2004 attire. That's the WrestleMania 19 attire, or supposed to be. And then these attires, that's supposed to be when he took on Eddie Guerrero for the United States title in a SmackDown match in 2003. This is from the Till Death Do Us Part match at SummerSlam 2004 against Kane. You can see it does have the ponytail head scan, which is nice, and it emphatically does have the ponytail still intact. It does have the version 1 on the armbands, which is really awesome. It does. Now, I wish it would have had the black belt looped around, but again, Jax kind of forgot maybe. It does have the white pants with the black circles on them, and that does have the black pockets on the front, the side, and on the back, which is really nice. Does have the black boots, and it does have that odd looking boot. It says 2003 on it, so a really good Matt Hardy, and yeah, like I said, it does still have the ponytail on it, so really, really cool. Alrighty, next Matt Hardy up we have on the list. Ruthless Aggression Series 10.5. Which is another Matt Hardy. Pretty much the same, almost the same figure as the last one. Except this one does not have the ponytail on it, but again, it happens. Does have the version 1 on the armbands, which is really nice. It does have it's more like a metallic silver kind of color of pants on with the black dots on it. Black pockets on the front, the back, and on each side, which is nice. Black boots. Not sure what attire this is supposed to be, but I think it's like a 2004 Matt. Maybe. Alright, next up we have the Ruthless Aggression Series 18, which is his attire he wore when he got rehired by Mr. McMahon in 2005. This is the one. This is where the whole Matt Hardy and Edge incident landed. Does not have the ponytail on the back, which is okay because this one's not one of my most favorable mats. Does have the ponytail head scan. Does have the white tank top with the skull and crossbones on it, and then it just has blue jeans on, but they're sculpted into the Hardy Boy pants, which I thought was a little interesting. No gloves, no version 1s this time, no nothing, just black shoes. Does have that little weird boot thing and stuff, but it's not one of my more favorable mats, but it is emphatically there. So again, not bad. Alright, next up we have the Treacherous Trios Series 5 mat. I really love this mat. This mat is supposed to represent his street fight match he had with Edge back on Monday Night Raw in 2005, where he took Edge off the stage with a side effect and the pyro exploded. A really good Matt Hardy figure. Does have a pretty cool attire on. Does have the head scan of the ponytail mat, and it does still have the ponytail emphatically on there, which is really nice. Does have the plain white wrist tape and wristbands and can tape, that kind of stuff. Doesn't have like a black belt or nothing, which I wish, but still a good Matt Hardy though. It does have the green camouflage right there with the brown camouflage splotches. And I like this because it does continue on the back, unlike some other mats that do not have that. This one actually, I'll give you an example. Ruthless Off the Rope Series 7 does not have it continued on the back. So that's why I like this figure so much. It does have the black shoes on it, which is really cool. 2003. Does have the black pockets with these little silver dots on it, Looks like silver chains on the pockets, which makes the figure stand out really nicely. Again, really good Matt Hardy figure. If you don't have one, I'd suggest, that one's a good one to pick up. The next one on my list is the WrestleMania 22 Matt. This is the WrestleMania 22 Series 3 Matt Hardy. This is his attire from WrestleMania 22 when he was in that Money in the Bank ladder match with it was him, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, Ric Flair, Finlay, and Rob Van Dam. My favorite Money in the Bank ladder match. And I really, really like it. Does have the ponytail head scan, which, like I said, isn't my favorite, but it does work. And it does have the ponytail on there, which is nice. Does have kind of like a shorter wristbands and armbands, hand tape, that kind of stuff. Does have the black belt looped around the green camouflage pants. The zipper's even detail, which is really cool. Does have the lighter green pockets with like the black chains around them. Especially the back pockets are really nice too, and the camouflage actually continues on the back too, which really, really cool. This is probably my favorite Matt in my collection, simply because it's my favorite sire. Next up is a Matt Hardy that is very similar to that, and it is emphatically one that's a similar attire. The Deluxe Aggression Series 5 Matt Hardy. I believe this is also WrestleMania 22 attire, or it's the No Mercy 2006 attire. It could be one of those, I'm not sure. He basically wore the same attire at both events. This one's got a much better head skin. Honestly, it's got the longer hair. It's got the hair kind of like drooping down to the eyes. He looks a little upset. Looks a little sad. I mean, not really much on the expression, but I mean the head scan's, the long hair head scan, which is really nice. Does have the white and hands tape, which is really, really cool looking. Does have that black belt with the silver buckle looped around the green camouflage pants. Does have that little small zipper detail, which is cool. You can see the green camouflage pants, really nice. Does have the chains around the pockets, which is really cool. Front and back, and the camouflage does continue on the back as well. 2005 Jack specific, because it is a deluxe aggression. And this is also probably one of my most favorite ones out of my collection, simply because it was the very first Matt Hardy figure I ever owned as a kid. I've had this for a long, long, long time. And I remember getting this at Toys R Us a long, long time ago, and I still have it. Really awesome Matt Hardy figure. And I believe it is my first Matt Hardy with camouflage pants as well. So, I really, really like that one. Alright, next up, we have the Ruthless Aggression Series 29 Matt. This one is preferably another one of my favorites. This is the WrestleMania 23 attire, I believe. Does have the a different head scan, which is a much better head scan than any of them. I got a smiling head scan. It's got the long hair. It's got the beard, or the goatee, I should say. It does have the long white hand tape, wrist taped. Does Does have the black belt looped around the green pants. It's supposed to be brown camo, but Jax went basic and simple. It does have the tan pockets with the skull and crossbones on them, and it does have like the silver little dots. Looks like chains around the pockets, which is cool. I really like the pockets, and it does have the black boots and the white tips, and it says 2004 on it, which is nice. So that's another one of my favorite Matt Hardys that I got. I also do have the same Matt. Here it is. The hair is gone because, like I said, it's been through a lot of battles. Pretty much the same figure, but this one's a little more beat up and a lot rougher shape. But it is the same Matt, so nothing really has changed there. Here is the Vengeance pay-per-view series from Jax. I believe it's supposed to be from Vengeance 2007. He also wore it at One Night Stand 2007 when him and Jeff defended the tag team titles. The World Tag Team titles against Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas in a tag team ladder match. Really awesome head scan. Looks a lot cleaner. Smiling head scan, long hair. Does have the armbands or wrist tape, hand taped. Does have the black pants with the cool design pockets on the front, and even the zipper design too, and the belt, which is really cool. And it does have like the little white strip going down each side of the pants on the insides. Black shoes with the boots with the silver tips. Does say 2003 on it. I mean, this is really cool. I really like that Matt Hardy. We'll stick it over there. Next up we have the Cyber Sunday pay-per-view series from Jax. The second wave. It's from Cyber Sunday 2007, I believe. Really awesome head scan. Like I said, probably my favorite head scan of all time. Does have the white wrist tape and hands taped as well. Does have the white belt looped around the olive green pants with the tan pockets on the front, back, the sides, and the zipper as well. And then does have black shoes. I think it's supposed to be the brown camouflage attire with the skull and crossbones on it, but I mean, you can kind of compare them right there, but alright, next up we have Ruthless Aggression Series 40, I believe. Matt Hardy, one of my other favorites of the set. It does have the the long hair head scan, which is really nice. Does have the short white wrist tape and hand tape. You can see it does have the plain black pants with the white belt looped around it. Black boots. Just kind of basic. It says 2004 on it, but again, just a nice and simple, casual Matt Hardy with black pants, but still pretty nice. Alright, next up we have the WrestleMania 25 Matt, which is not a bad Matt Hardy. Does have the smiling head scan with the long hair on it. Does have the shorter white and hand taped. Does have the white belt looped around the dark red pants with the black zipper and then the black pockets on each side. So, then it does have the boots. It says 2003 on it. Does have a pretty looks like a pretty good attire on him. Again, I'm not sure what that attire is or the black pants. But again, I obviously like it. Alright, next up we have a Woken Matt Hardy. This is the WrestleMania 36 Elites. This is from WrestleMania 34. This is when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. The head scan I'm not really a fan of. I'll say that right now. And it does have like the plain white wrist tape, hand tape. Does have the black belt looped around the white pants with like really nice gold fancy designs on it, especially the pockets and stuff. And it does have black boots. 2011. Really nice Matt Hardy, but I just don't really care for the head on it. And last but certainly not least, we have the Battle Pack Series 54 Matt Hardy, and this is brilliant. Or Battle Pack 53. This head scan is a lot better. It does have the blonde streak. This is another Woken Matt Hardy. Comes in the 2-set with Jeff Hardy, or a Jeff Hardy with purple on it. It does have the black tank top, which is cool. White wrist tape, of course, white hand tape. Does have the silver pants on with the black belt looped around it. You have the black zipper with the chains on it, as well as the black pockets and everything else, which is cool. And it does have the black boots. And this one says 2017. So, another good Matt Hardy, actually. So, as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 Matt Hardys right here. As you can tell, as I can go down the line right there, you can tell that I am a big fan of Matt Hardy. I do have quite a bit of action figures of Matt Hardy. You can tell a lot of them has been wore out and loose, but I still try to keep them intact. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash the like button, leave a comment, and then subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.